Hi everyone, it's Kevin Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing round 21 of the AFL season. If you are returning Kevin Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watch this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. 10 4 straight get the win on the retro round, or can the D's respond and finally get their top 8 chances back? Can the Eagles win their retro jumper, or can the Suns finally win away from home? Can North Melbourne get the job done in 17th versus 18th, or can the Tigers finally get another win? Can the Cats continue on their winning streak, or can the Crows finally win and get momentum going into the next few weeks? Can the Magpies win on Scott Penbury's 400th game, or can the Blues spoil the party? Can the Power show why they're top 14, or can the Swans finally get their form back on track? Can the Giants win there in Canberra at Mardi Oval, or can the Hawks continue on their winning form? Can the Bombers break their losing drought, or can the Dockers continue their winning streak? Can the Saints continue on their winning streak when they face against the Lions, or will the Lions be too good up at Marvel Stadium? Now, while we got the results on Friday Night Football, 15-20, 110 to 9-5-59, what a performance from the Western Bulldogs. 2 rush apiece, but they took a lot of marks, the Western Bulldogs. And one thing they did really well is just got a lot of the clearances, and they won the game when they needed to be. So, I do say one thing, and that is Western Bulldogs were superb. They efficiency when they went forward, 74% to 67, 63% efficiency inside 50 to 51%. So that was the main difference. But they've won the clearances, they've won centre clearances and stoppage clearances, or 2+. Even on the contested possessions, but uncontested, and their run ability, they were superb as well. So what a win from the Bulldogs. The D's look down and out now, can't see them winning or even making the finals, but they've got a tough 3 weeks remaining, especially into round 22 onwards. The Eagles were too good for the Suns by 10 points. Now, would I say that this was a bit of a choke from the Gold Coast Suns? They were 23 points in front in the third quarter, but they just didn't look like they were going to win that game. And it looked like when the Eagles got a couple and you thought, oh no, here we go again. They were superb. They did what they needed to do. And they continued to get the job done as well. So you can't knock them for that. And, you know, a win's a win. That's all you can say. North Melbourne winning by 13 points. 14-6, 90 to 10, 17 to 7-7. Now, while there are a few 3 rush behinds to do, amount of shots that Richmond's missed. But North Melbourne were good as well. Definitely you can see that. The uncontested possessions, they dominated. But apart from that, they really did do what they needed to do. 81% disposal efficiency to 7%. But efficiency inside 50, 47% from 21 shots. From 44 inside 50s to 46%. 28 shots from 60 inside 50s as well. Great win by the Cats as well. Really good to see. Now the Cats continue on their winning streak. 13-12-90 to 13-7-85. Look, well, Adelaide were brave in their defeat. You can't fault that at all. They were 10 points in front in that last quarter until a couple goals to German Cameron kicked 6. And they were good, 4 rush behind the Cats too. But having said that, you know, they really did dominate when they needed to be, and they did enough, I thought, to get the job done. Jeremy Cameron, 6 goals, 17 disposals, 8 marks. I thought he was superb. And Tom Stewart having 28 disposals. I thought he was really good. But having said that as well, what performance from the Cats. Crows have been disappointed this year, but what can you say? They've really played really good football as well. Collingwood defeated the Blues by 3 points in Scott Pendlebury's 300th game. We're now 8 wins and 1 losses in Scott Pendlebury's milestone matches. Now, while we were 32 points up in the last quarter, Carlton kicked, because we kicked 1 goal, 3 in that last quarter. They kicked 5 goals, 1 in that last quarter to fall short. Now, Jeremy McGovern had a shot after the siren to win the game, or at least score, shanked it out the full. Collingwood got the job done. Credit to my boys, we played really well. Scott Pendlebury, you are the GOATs in playing 400 games. Mate, if there was any player that deserved it, it was you. And, you certainly have shown why you're that good, mate. But for Carlton, one thing I will say is Charlie Curnow, he got burnt by Ollie Hollands, but then again too, the amount of times that Charlie Curnow burns his teammates and has shots himself is pretty piss poor. And as someone that's meant to be in the leadership, is meant to show that type of leadership, I've got a little bit of respect from him because he gave Charlie Curnow a chance to score in his 200th game and a little bit of tap on. But my bedbug is with him that he acts like a total wanker. And to be honest, he goes for individual awards like the Coleman Medal because he wants to, have individual awards and attain success. Now, what I mean by that is that he was held goalless. He only kicked like 3 behinds, whatever it was. The way I saw him trying to get soft free kicks, trying to milk free kicks, and when it doesn't go his way, he gets frustrated and start blaming the umpires and why don't start paying me the free kicks that my opponent is holding me, when actual fact, and they both are, he initiates the hold, and that way, no wonder why the umpires are saying that you're starting to play for free kicks now and you're trying to milk it, and they're not trusting you until you actually deserve a free kick. But having said that too, Carlton are a 6 to 12 team. They're not a top 4 team and not a top 2 team. The reason why I say that, and I hate Carlton as much as anyone, but it's a false lie on the ladder. The reason why, and they have slipped so badly, and now they're in 8th spot because of Brisbane getting the job done, is because when you look at it and seeing the results that's happened, Carlton had, when they played the Bulldogs, they were outside the 8th, now they're 7th. They played Collingwood, went up because Melbourne lost. Now we're 11th on the ladder, and Hawthorn, who now are fighting for that top 8 spot as well. So it does become interesting to see what does happen out of it. So you want to be better than that, but the problem is they're not. And to be honest, they aren't going to make finals. Their fans panic throughout this week. That's probably talking out of their arse a little bit, like, it's alright, Collingwood, we'll be Collingwood by this much. For them to be favourites, I have no idea why that is the case. But Collingwood, and out of the 6 games, Collingwood have dominated the win-loss record. In 2022, we won 2 close games. Then again, we've won another 2, which is 4. And then we won by 28 points in the first meeting, and the 6th meeting Carlton have won. We have won 10 of the last 12 meetings against Carlton. That just shows how dominant that we are against them, and it proves on how the form is. So, look, until Charlie Curnow stops playing for free kicks, until he starts stop playing for individual awards and being a good teammate and showing leadership, Carlton aren't going to be anywhere near a top 8 team. that they're going to lose to the Hawks. I've given the Eagles win, but that's about it. And then St Kilda, that's going to be tough as well. So I do think that is going to be the case as well. While it is a current home game, St Kilda will definitely work a clash. Alright, so Port Adelaide getting a job done by 112 points, 22-16, 148 to 5-6-36. That's 4 losses in a row for the Swans. Port Adelaide just dominated. And they had the scores up, couldn't believe it. 73-0. In the second quarter, they finally kicked the goal. 1-3. But Port Adelaide were dominant for 4 quarters. So one thing I will say as well, and I expected Sydney to drop off a little bit and start having a bit of a form patch. Now that they've lost 4 in a row, you would have thought they might have lost 2 or 3 within that time. But now it's just a matter of, playing against Collingwood. And I know I'll preview that game too, don't worry. I definitely will preview it. And I've done the review, just got to edit it and get it out. Just keep an eye on that. But it's just for me that Sydney, now the injuries, now everything gets so good. Now they're not in that position where they can afford to take it easy. It's a must-win game. So, unfortunately, teams like Collingwood are going to come at them. The Powerhouse are going to come at them as well. Well, I will say it's a 50-50 game. I just can't... I can definitely see us winning as well. Giants winning by 2 points up at Monaco Oval in Canberra. 14-12-84 to 12-10-82. Now, the Hawks led by 29 points, 27-minute mark in that third quarter. That is a choke. They were in front. Probably should have won this game by a lot more. They dominated the hit-outs. Clearances, they were down 1. Second clearances, they absolutely dominated. And stoppage clearances, they dominated the Giants. But yeah, it's something that's very interesting. Credit to the Giants, they fought back and got the job done. I can see Hawthorn being Cohen, I really can. Like I said, I can't see Cohen making the 8 now. I can see Hawthorn potentially win that, getting in as well. Essendon won by a point, can you believe it? 13-12, 19-45, 89. Now, what I will say is that they were 25 points up in the last quarter, and they basically choked, just like the Hawks choked. Fremantle choked, and Essendon dominated in that. 5 rush behinds, as we know. But what a performance from the Bombers to win by a point. In that last quarter, they kicked 5 goals to 3, and that's what got them over the line as well. So, credit to the Bombers, they were good. It's about time with points as well outside the 8. There's certainly a chance. Brisbane were too good, winning by 85 points. 19-10, 124, 5-9, 39. Look, they were disappointing, the Saints. They were good all night, Brizzy, but it is one bad loss. I don't think they'll have too many of that as well. So, originally going into round 21, live ladder, and this is where you probably start needing to worry. Sydney number 1 on 56 points, 126.1. Then you got the Brisbane Lions on 54, 125.1. 30s Port Adelaide 52, 113.6. The Giants 52 points, 111.2. Geelong 5th, 52 points, 108.9. And 6th you got Fremantle on 50 points, 116.7. Western Bulldogs 48, 122.4. And again, it's not really reliable. Carlton on 48 points in 8th spot, 112.1. And teams breathing down their necks. Essendon on 46, 95.9. Hawthorn 10th, 44, 104.1. And Collingwood on 11th, 100.2. Melbourne 12th on 40. Gold Coast on 36. 14th is St Kilda on 32. 15th is the Crows. 16th the Eagles. 12th is North Melbourne. And 8th is the Tigers as well. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub. Let me know what your thoughts are with Carlton as well, and potentially the Swans. Whether from Charlie Curnow tends to go for individual awards. You saw him when he won the Coleman. He stopped trying, especially in the Giants game last year. And in the finals, he only kicked 3 goals in 3 finals, so 1 goal in each. Was disappointing, and he's starting to become very selfish and worrying about himself and the Coleman instead of going for the team awards and what the team needs, instead of worrying about individual awards. But don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub. Bye for now.